How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Another Thursday where I teach you guys before you go out car shopping, we're gonna practice. We're gonna get your questions answered. I want to make sure that you're ready when you go out. The salesman is gonna get trained. The manager has been working there for 10, 15 years, maybe even 20 years. If you want to go out to the dealership, if you want to go into the car market, if you want to be buying cars, you have to be prepared. You have to be skilled up. This is a job that not only revolves with a lot of money, not 10, 20, 30, $50,000, not just with a lot of money. This also revolves with a lot of dishonesty. A lot of dishonesty. Hold on a second. Let me do this here. Hey, what's up, Gary? Welcome to the stream, buddy. So I was just looking for a car for somebody, helping a girl find a car, and I think we found a good car. The dealer said, "Yeah, okay, well, I'll let you buy a car at the price that you want. Everything is good. We're ready to go." And just before this girl got a chance to put a deposit on it, he sold it. So he pretty much was using us just as a bait for another customer to sell it to the other customer. He's like, "Oh, look at that! I have a buyer. I have a buyer. Look at this! I have a buyer. I have a buyer's order for somebody else. If you don't buy it, somebody else will." Well, guess what? We didn't buy that car. You know what we did? We got a same deal even closer to her. If you're ever in a situation where you're looking for a car and somebody else buys it, don't worry about it. You can get the same deal somewhere else. You're not buying a one-of-a-kind Batmobile. You're buying a car that there is thousands and hundreds of thousands of. You're buying a copy of a copy of a copy. You're buying a car that is not super unique. You're not buying a Batmobile. You're not buying a Ferrari F50, okay? You're buying a car that there's hundreds of thousands of them. It's not so unique. So if the one that you have your heart after sells, who gives a shit? There's plenty more out there. Go get them. Jobber 24/7, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hey Dan, if this was 1990 and the internet wasn't available, how would you conduct your business? Would you be able to? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Well, first, we did have internet in the 90s, so 90s is not dark ages. But literally, I would do classes. I would do classes. I hate to say this, but I would do what Amway does, door to door knocking. "Hello, sir. My name is Dan. I used to work at the biggest car dealership in the country. Now I can teach you how not to get fucked when buying a car. Are you considering buying a car this year?" I would go door to door, phone. I will be on the phone just like I am now with the dealers. Literally, you can do the same thing. I'm actually thinking about starting a club. I know I'm so fucking old. I actually want to start a fucking club, like where people can come over and meet. I mean, internet streams are nice and videos are amazing, but like an actual place where we can where people can meet and like learn stuff. Wouldn't that be freaking amazing? Dude, that'd be so awesome. Like, I would go to it. Like, I don't leave my house unless I need food. I don't, like, I go out of my house once a fucking week just to go grocery shopping. I would leave a house, to go out and meet some people and learn something really freaking awesome. Gary E. Guys, if you have questions, put them in the chat below. Like, don't be thinking, "Oh, Dan's not gonna want to answer that, blah blah blah." This video is for you, guys. There's gonna be like 20, 30, 40, maybe 50 people watching this. Like, I'm not getting millions of fucking views here. I'm not doing this for me. Okay, 45 people showing up to a live stream is not something I'm gonna go fucking write home about. All right, this is for you guys. So if you have questions and you're not asking them, you're putting yourself at disadvantage. I'm just saying, put the questions out there. Let me help you. I want to make sure you're educated as fuck. The salesman is getting training. Shouldn't you be getting training? All right, let me get some of these questions. Gary E. I was online yesterday looking for a Lexus, and I was amazed how many dealerships in cars are in the state of Florida. Sell Lexus years in any kind of you want. Yeah, dude. Florida has a lot of fucking people. California, Texas, New York. There's really 4 areas, okay, where there's a lot of cars being sold. New York, Florida area, Texas, and then California. That's it. That's where everybody fucking. Nobody lives in Idaho. There's nobody in Montana. Like, I'm not sure if North Dakota has actually been explored or somebody just named it and we're assuming somebody lives there. I don't think somebody actually lives there. Like, for real. There's only a few places where there's a lot of people and everything is over there. You know, all the cars are over there. You know, that's why you get higher prices and worse deals in places like Idaho, Montana, Washington, Dakotas, all the up north state over there. You don't get such a good deals. Why? Because there's little cars. You can get a much better deal in fucking California, Texas, or Florida area. Even Georgia is good. So yeah, and then okay, next. But how can you shop 50 dealerships or more without the internet around the country for classifieds? Jobber, where do you live that you have no internet? Bro, you're on the internet right now. Do you have a time machine that you are planning to go back to the 90s and buy a car in the 90s? Because take me with you. I need a couple of Supras. I'll take a Skyline. Flyby, did I see a merger between Fiat and Peugeot? Yes, that's like a merger between a vegan and a feminist. You put those two things together, you don't make anything better. I mean, it's only gonna get worse. Let me ask you one question. If some of you, or if you know anybody that thinks that merger between FCA, well, Fiat Chrysler assholes, that's what I call them, and the merger between Peugeot is good. For those of you who think that it's good, I don't think anybody actually thinks that because we all have common sense. But has Peugeot ever made a quality car? Ever? I mean, let's go 100 fucking years back. Ever? Have they ever made a quality car? There's not. Listen, they haven't ever. The 206 is nice, but it's not a quality car. They have nice cars. They have, like, you know, cool cars, good looking cars, cars with nice history, good performance. Yes. But they're not fucking reliable. You can't be looking at the car. I mean, you can be, but is that what you're buying it for? I mean, I would love to get some 206s from Europe, dude. That would be freaking awesome. It's like a little fucking go-kart. I would love to get one of those. And they're cheap too. PK Rod, is $5,000 appropriate amount to put down on any car? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. PK Rod, bro, listen to me carefully. Do not put any money down on a car. The bank has plenty of money already. Why are you giving them your money? Literally, why? The bank has plenty of money. They don't need any more of your cash. Use your cash for something that's going to make you cash. All right, listen, PDK, I have a video just for you. Just for you. I knew you were going to ask me this question. It's called Best Places to Invest in 2020. It's on my channel. I talk about cars. You know, this is what this channel is about. How to buy cars properly and how to get the most for your money. But because a lot of people have been asking me this question, I created that video for folks that have 10, 20, 30, 50, 60, $100,000, and they're like, Dan, I want to buy a Ford truck for 60 grand. Is that a good idea? No, that's a very bad idea. You can use your money. Listen, I just watched that video. It's an hour and a half. It's the best video about money you're ever gonna fucking watch, unless you're actually professionally, you know, into money management or whatever. So you PK Rod, you might be thinking to yourself, Dan, I want to put money down so I keep my monthly payment low. But you're putting money, you're still giving money away. Can't you just, I don't know, take that money and pay the higher monthly payment? Like, really, think about this. The total price of the car hasn't decreased with the money down. You just took an asset, a good asset, a thing. You took tool, $5,000, okay? That's a tool. You can use it for something. Figure it out. Watch that video, figure out what can you use $5,000 for and how can you multiply it. Cash is to be multiplied, all right? Benjamins like to multiply. Don't give them up. You worked so hard for it. Don't give it up. Peppermint tea. Hey, Dan the man, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love seeing you here. Gary E. They just said today Volkswagen and Ford are going to together on electric vehicle cars in a factory on Pittsburgh. To be honest with you, I don't like. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm not excited about electric cars at all. Sports electric cars, yes, but I mean, here's what really freaking scares me about electric cars, and I know you're never supposed to go full Alex Jones, but I'm gonna go full Alex Jones here for just a minute. The fact that anybody in the fucking world, any agency can turn off your car, that scares me a little bit. And electric cars is a driving fucking computer. You did something somebody didn't like, some fucking politicians didn't like. All right, you have no car. Congratulations, use a fucking bus. People won't even be needing driver's licenses. Here's my prediction: in the future, we won't even need driver's license. Like, how are you gonna drive without government's permission? kind of cool. All right, back to reality. I mean, it's pretty cool hanging out with Alex Jones, but you gotta get careful, man. You might get abducted. Them aliens. Oh God. Sometimes I just wish I could sit home, get fat, and watch Alex Jones videos. He is fucking hilarious. Flyby. LOL. It's terrible companies try to merge and make shit stink even more. Exactly, Flyby. That's like pouring diarrhea over a turd. You're not making anything better. Dude, like, I mean, if FCA is gonna be making croissants, okay, if they're gonna be making baguettes, if they're gonna be making fucking cakes, I am all for it. I'll take a fucking cake made by Peugeot. I'll take a fucking croissants made by FCA, but not a car. I don't have to drive a croissant. Baguettes don't have to be reliable. They're pretty simple to make. Oh. Ruckus TV. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Darlene Timmons. Hey, how's it going? Braulio Pardo. Hey, I have a question. I'm 22 years old, looking for a new car. Of course, what? For a new car? Okay. You're looking for a new car, not new to you, not a brand new car. Okay, cool. I got it. I have found a 2012 Nissan Sentra. You are doing the right thing, Brulio. Good thing you are here. Stay away from fucking Nissans. I just saved you thousands of dollars. You're welcome. You are fucking welcome. Stay away from Nissans. Pardo? Braulio Pardo. That's a mouthful. All right. Here are car companies that you need to be looking at. Kia, Hyundai, Toyota Honda, Mazda, Lexus, Genesis. All right. There is not too many of them. There's only 7. Okay. So these are the cars that I would buy for me. You can buy whatever you want, bro. It's your money. It's your ass that's gonna get towed. But these are the cars that I would buy, to be honest with you. So, you know, I would not recommend buying a Nissan. It depends how much money you want to spend, you know. Buy a good Toyota. I just found a Toyota for a girl at like $10,500. A fucking Toyota Corolla S, which is freaking amazing. With like barely any miles, with still a factory warranty. Not 41,000 miles when this motherfucker is out of warranty already. Still found it with warranty. So if she buys this car and there's a problem with it, she can just take it to a fucking Toyota dealership and they'll fix that shit for free. Ruckus TV, 60-minute car, dealers hate him, customers love him. Thanks, Ruckus, I appreciate it. Yeah, I tell people, guys, if we're working together, right? If I'm helping you to find the car, I mean, you're my fucking cousin, you're my aunt, you're my uncle, you're my grandma, all right? We're not, you know, do not tell them who I am. They do not fucking like me. The people's champ. I don't know if I can claim that title. Maybe in the future. Maybe I'll do something significant in the future. Cloudy S. Nissans are known for their problems, CVT transmissions, and other quality issues. I wouldn't buy Nissan unless a truck or a GTR. I would, if I'm buying a Nissan, I'm buying a Nissan GTR, and only after 2012, because even 2009 GTRs had not so great transmission. I'm gonna go easy on a Nissan GTR just because I like it. I'm gonna say not so great transmission on a fucking GTR. So if you're gonna be buying GTR 2012 and up, I'm not a fan of the push button gear shifter. Peppermint tea. I mean, that's the world that we live in. You know, I'm not a fan of a lot of things, but that's the world that we live in. You know, you can't really do anything. I mean, you can figure out different solutions. Get a different car, get a different transmission, different car with a different transmission. You know, there's other solutions, but you have to be thinking outside the box. Like, okay, you don't like a car that has push button transmission. Okay, I understand that, but you know, unless you're a billionaire and you're gonna buy out a company and tell them to put a decent transmission there, it's not gonna happen. Ruckus TV, if you drive a croissant, then you can just munch on it while you're driving, never be late to any meeting because you don't have to stop for food. That is absolutely true. Absolutely. I mean, you get a little bit of fucking cream cheese or bacon or maybe a little bit of ham, and you got yourself a full-fledged drivable sandwich. Oh my god. MTX man, bro, calm down. Put the fucking pipe down. Step away from the bong. Sir, I'm gonna need you to put that shit down for a minute. Oh, no, hold on. It was Ruckus TV that said this. Ruckus TV, my bad. MTX man 69688. Hey brother, I have a 2017 Camry with 68,000 miles. Have negative equity. What should I do? Drive that motherfucker until that hits 300,000 miles or it blows up, and then text me. I'll help you to find a good car. That's what you do. That's it. What kind of negative? Toyotas, Hondas, Kias do not have negative equity at all. The reason it has negative equity is because you want to sell it. No, keep driving that motherfucker. Keep driving it. Tell me more about that negative equity at 200,000 miles. Tell me then, okay? Because once you drive every single fucking penny out of it, you won't care about what you paid for it. Whatever you paid for it doesn't fucking matter. This car served you 250,000 fucking miles. Are you gonna be happy? I bet you will. Just treat it nice and that's it. I mean, you're gonna have seats that are gonna wear down before you're gonna have a significant fucking engine or a transmission problem. Yeah, so MTX man, my solution, keep driving that car until it hits 200,000 miles. That's it. You're not allowed to buy a different car. Owen Smith, Dan, love the free education, especially the scumbags you call out in New York. Dude, thanks, man, Owen. I appreciate it a lot. Dude, just share this video on Facebook. Like, join our Facebook group. I put videos on fucking Facebook, okay? So people can watch them on Facebook. Share them, guys. Like, let's build a fucking army. If you think the politicians or magical fucking Donald Trump is gonna step down to the people and and get rid of these fucking motherfuckers who work at the dealerships that run this shit, no. If you think the corrupt politicians are gonna decide, oh, you know what, I'm not gonna be a douchebag anymore. I'm gonna say no to another fucking beach house. I'm gonna say no to a yacht. If you think that's gonna happen, I mean, put the crack pipe down and come to the real world. All right? My mechanic always says stay away from Nissans. Yeah, Peppermint Tea, I absolutely agree with you. Ruckus TV, should people use the factory warranty to get maintenance, or do dealers purposefully mess up your car over time to keep you coming? First, you can't use factory warranty to get maintenance. Factory warranty doesn't include maintenance. It includes, you know, manufacturer defects, right? Like bad transmission, bad engine, the car is falling apart, you know, whatever is happening, right? That's a manufacturer defect. But like oil changes, brakes, you know, all the fucking reusables on the car, all the wearables like tires, that shit, that's up to you, you know? That's not up to the manufacturer. And second, why would you even be going to the car dealership to change your oil? You're changing oil, okay? You're not doing a heart surgery. Why would you pay $70 an hour to a dealership? Jiffy Lubes, go to fucking Jiffy Lube, go to Walmart. I go to Walmart for oil changes. They're a big reputable company, okay, number one. So they're not gonna fuck around like if some of you are afraid of the little, you know, little oil change places. That's number one, because they're a big company. They don't want to get sued. And number two, it's fucking cheap. And third, you can change oil yourself, change brakes yourself. You can do a lot of shit yourself. I mean, in wintertime, it's hard, you know, because you don't want to be laying in the fucking snow and all that shit. But nine months out of the year, you can change oil yourself. You don't need to be a scientist to change oil. All right. I mean, you're gonna save $30 on changing oil. You're not saving a lot of money. You know, 30 fucking bucks. All right, I will follow your advice. I have more options. I'm looking at a car for $10,000. Braulio Pardo. Listen, you need to contact me because you're looking for a bad deal. I just found a car with like 30-something thousand miles. It still has a warranty. Low 30,000 miles for $10,000. It was like 10.4 or 10.5 or something like that. Or something like that. With 30-something thousand miles. You're looking for the same fucking price. All right? Why are you looking for 80,000 miles when you can get it with 30 or 40? What are you doing, bro? You need to contact me. Dan, I'm keeping my 2017 Kia Forte forever. Abso-fucking-lutely. You got a car, keep that bitch until it breaks down, until it blows up, until it doesn't make sense to repair anymore. Corgi, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. I'm keeping my, yes. Clear gray sky. Is Honda HR-V with manual transmission good, or CR-V with automatic? How the fuck did you find HR-V with manual transmission? I didn't even know they made those. Holy crap, that's rare, bro. Are you like fucking Canada or something? I mean, here's the thing. If Honda is gonna have significant transmission problems, they're gonna have a recall and they're gonna fix their shit. So that's what I have to say. But then you're comparing HRV and CRV. They're completely different cars. One is a really teeny tiny car, and another one is like, you know, a full family SUV. Yeah, yeah, Pardo. Just fucking text me. Let's talk tomorrow. I'll help you find a good car. Corgi, one reason you may want to do an oil changes at the dealership is in case you need a recall like what Kia did on their engines could years ago on some dealerships try to weasel out of it. All dealerships will try to weasel out of it. That's number one. And here's the thing number two. Thing one, thing two. I still wouldn't go to a dealership for an oil change. You can just check once a year on your recalls. I made 2 fucking videos about car recalls. 2 videos. All right. Just check once a year, you know, on your car recalls. That's it. If you do your oil changes yourself from some other mechanic, be sure you have full documentations of receipts. Absolutely, Corgi, you're talking sense here. Good action. That's true. So one of the things that that I'm gonna add to my training course, I'm gonna tell you because you're here, because you're fucking special. I'm gonna add a special folder where you can add everything that you spent on your car, all the tire changes, all the fucking brakes, or all the oil changes, and you have full documentation of that shit. Whenever you're going to be selling your car and you're going to have a fat ass fucking folder with every oil change and every single fucking light bulb you changed in the car, and you have miles recorded, that folder is gonna increase your value, is your car value by $1,000 or more. That fat folder is gonna equal to $1,000. So just because you save all the fucking receipts, that's literally every time you save a receipt, imagine you're putting like $20 down, $20 down, $50 down. That's what you're gonna get when you're gonna be selling a car. Do you recommend Kia Optima? Yes, yes, yes. Big money. Absolutely love Kia Optima. Jobber 24/7. Have you reviewed the new Copilot app yet? I find it useful. Yes, I have reviewed it. I mean, it's not amazing. It's not mind-blowing. I don't like the fact that you have to register. I still don't like it. I think you should be able to use it without having to fucking register. I go to Car Gurus. I don't have to register. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's a car searching app. It's not mind-blowing. It's not amazing. Corman Green. Hey Dan, what's up? What are your thoughts on electric vehicles? I have Tesla. I know Teslas are expensive, but are there other vehicles you recommend? Okay, Carmen Green. I mean, that's such an open-ended question. You know, it's so broad. Carmen Green, are you gotta be more specific. Are you talking about from the environmental perspective? Okay, if you're talking from environmental perspective, in my personal, unhumble, unbiased opinion, and you know, I base my very humble opinion on scientists who actually did the fucking research, not marketers, not fucking Tesla salespeople. Electric cars are not better for the environment than gas cars. They're the same or a little bit worse because a gas car, you can melt that motherfucker down to a block of steel. What are you gonna do with that poisonous fucking battery? Send it to outer space? You can't do that. What are you gonna do with that poisonous fucking battery? What are you gonna do with it from 30 years from now? We still don't have a solid solution, you know. Far as the price, far as the fuel economy and how much it's gonna cost to fuel the car, that depends on where you live, how much gas and how much electricity costs in your area. I don't know how much electricity. Listen, Carmen. I don't even know where you live. You gotta do the math. How much do you drive a month? What is that gonna be in gas? What is that gonna be in electricity? Make sense? Next, Where are you going to charge this thing? Are you going to charge it at home? How long does it take to get not to 80%, but to 100%? Because last 20%, it takes longer to get to last 20% than it takes to get to first 20%. Why do you think car manufacturers and all these fucking electric cars, manufacturers, they're like, oh, it's so quick to get to 80%. Yeah, because first 80% is quicker than is quick compared to the other 20. Why? It's only 20%. Why don't they say to 100? Because the charge time increases exponentially. So it's like this much for 80%, but it's like this much for 100%. Makes sense? So the charge time increases exponentially. So charging, where the fuck are you gonna charge this? Next, upfront cost. You can buy a gasoline or a hybrid car. Think about the upfront cost. Next, with electric cars, forget about any long-term, any long road trips, unless that hotel has a specific fucking port. Where are you gonna fucking charge this thing? What are you gonna have a fucking extension cord to your hotel room, and you're gonna have a 24-hour fucking charge or 3-day charge? That's not gonna. Let's get realistic. You're not gonna do that. And if you're gonna be in a hotel that has charges for electric cars, I guarantee you're paying premium for that hotel. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a fucking Jew, and every time I stay in a hotel, it's not a hotel, it's a fucking crack motel. Next, something else I was gonna say. Upfront cost: electric car, hybrid car, and gas car. Do the research. Right now, for those people that live in like California, or I think in a few other states, but California for sure, if I'm not mistaken, you can get Volkswagen electric Golf for like 12 fucking grand. 12 grand for a brand new electric car. You're not going to be able to drive for super long distances. You're definitely not going on any road trips, but it's 12 fucking grand for a brand new car. That's pretty damn cool in my book. Georgie's Land, Toyota or Honda? I'm gonna go with Toyota because Honda has issues with their engine burning fucking oil. So I'm going with Toyota, but I'm not a huge fan of Toyota. Okay, if you were to put Toyota or Hyundai, I'll take fucking Hyundai over Toyota. Gary E. Dan, it's so cold here in North Dakota right now. I would freeze my balls off if a dicky bird had balls. Yeah, Gary, I don't know what the fuck you're doing over there. Gary, unless you're making oil money, unless you're making that good fucking juicy oil money in North Dakota, I wouldn't get the fuck out of there. I looked at the old couple's 2013 Honda Odyssey last July, and they had a thick folder of dealership maintenance work. It was impressive, but it also broke my heart. I saw some work was done. Yeah, Corgi, if you're gonna be buying a van, I think you need to be buying a Toyota Sienna. My humble, unbiased opinion. Georgie's Land, is 2016 Chevy Impala good? Listen, any car is good if you're paying a good price for it. Even Chrysler, like I don't like Chrysler, but that's only because Chrysler's cost the same as a fucking Toyota, or a Hyundai. They're not the same quality. If Chrysler cost half of what Toyota cost, sure, buy a Chrysler, drive it for a few years, and then just donate it to a fucking junkyard. Same thing with Chevy. If you're getting some kind of an amazing special fucking deal on this Chevy Impala, sure, go for the Impala. But if you have an option to pay 15 for Impala or 15 for Toyota. Why would you even be looking at an Impala? It doesn't make sense. Johnny DK, what's up? Dan, how's it going, man? How's Juice doing, man? Them Juice always good. They're always doing amazing, man. I love seeing you, buddy. How's the Jeep? Hope all is well, man. Any thoughts on an all-wheel drive Challengers? I would love to drive one. I haven't driven one. With the next 2 months, I'll be purchasing one. Thank you in advance. Listen, New Flea, listen, buddy. Check out GTR, 2012 GTR for the same price as that all-wheel drive Challenger. Just check it out. Guys, put your comments in the question. Put your comments in the comment section. You know, I'm gonna get to them. So you know, it's gonna take me a minute, but I'm gonna get to them. I promise. Corgi, sometimes even if you have charging station close by, the charging port could not be compatible with your port. That's really fucking stupid. I agree. All charging ports should be the same. Like what who's designing this crap? Clear gray sky. I live in Florida too. What's the best hurricane evacuation vehicle? Hurricane evacuation? I mean, a fucking helicopter? I don't know. A jet? A teleportation device? A genie? I mean, I would go with helicopter. It's probably cheaper than a genie. Jai Days. What up, Dan? Keep dropping them jams. I promise I will, buddy. Thank you for the support. Corgi, Dan is spot on with Hyundai and Kia on that matter. Hyundai electric car is logging 300 plus miles per range. They're about to give Tesla's run for their money. Great tech for lower cost, dude. Yeah. I mean, Tesla is great as a brand. Okay, it's like buying Yeezys. Ooh, you have $1,000 pair of shoes. Congratulations. You know how many shoes you can get for $1,000 at like $20 a pair? Because God knows I ain't spent more than $20 fucking dollars at Ross. Okay, maybe 30 if I really like them. Corgi, yeah, you bought a Toyota Sienna. Good job, dude. How much is a good price for Impala? 20 or 30% less than you would spend for a Toyota. George's Land, 20 or 30%. If you're gonna be spending 15 for a Toyota, you need to be spending fucking 12 for you know, for a fucking Impala. King No, love you, Dan. Right back at you, buddy. With rebuilt title cars, aren't you afraid of hidden damage on the unibody? Absolutely not, because I do pre-purchase inspection. I spend $120, have that motherfucker expended, and I don't need to be worried. And here's something else. For those of you that bought the fucking course, I have a video. It's like 45 fucking minutes long. That motherfucker is almost an hour of how to do a pre-purchase inspection on a car that, you know, on like the body, to make sure that it was properly repaired. I mean, I go for exterior, interior, under the car, like everything. Like I do the same shit as if I was buying a car. I pretty much did a whole fucking video. It was a real car. It wasn't a rental. It wasn't something I got from a fucking dealer. It was a real car, real person's car. You know, I drove it to a like isolated, semi-isolated area. Got a fucking cameraman, you know, put on my fanciest outfit, and we did a video. It's like 45 minutes or something. How to inspect a car before you do a pre-purchase inspection, because you don't want to be doing pre-purchase inspection on every car, you know. You don't want to be spending $120 left and fucking right. If you can do an inspection yourself and you think, okay, it's good, Then you can do a good pre-purchase inspection when they can lift up the car, check the transmission, check the engine, check the computers, check the miles, all that shit that you weren't able to check because you don't have tools. You need tools to diagnose. You can't be diagnosing by fucking kicking tires, smelling, smoking, just listening to the engine. This is not 1920s anymore. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Show YouTube that somebody cares about this. You know, maybe even share this with somebody else. God forbid somebody might learn something and they might thank you. You know, tell them to buy you a beer or a milk. Pookie 751. Oh my God, that's a hilarious name. Oh, Pookie, that is so fucking hilarious. Oh God, I'm gonna call you 751 actually. Hey Dan, I have 2000 Lexus ES 300 with 154,000 miles. Should I take it to the dealership to change timing belt? Absolutely not, bro. You're changing the timing belt on a Lexus, not on a spaceship, okay? It's simple. First, you can do it yourself. If you don't know how to or you don't want to do it, go to Craigslist, go to fucking Facebook and find a mechanic. I made 2 or 3 videos how to find a fucking mechanic. Go watch them, find yourself a good quality mechanic or 2 or 3 of them and stick with them. A good mechanic should be charging you somewhere between $15 and $30 an hour, depending how complicated the job is. If somebody's changing you tires, it should be $15 an hour. If somebody is doing a timing belt change, it should be somewhere around 20, maybe 25 bucks an hour. If it's something complicated like engine or transmission work or electrical, that's $30 an hour. That's what you should be paying, not $70 an hour. Do not take it to a fucking Lexus dealership. I grew up with Chevys, GM cars and trucks. Will always be a fan of their cars, but I must say Kia and Hyundais are my favorites now. I think Tesla is overrated. Teslas are absolutely overrated. Guys, few years ago, I fucking hated Kia and Hyundais. I hated them. I would never buy a fucking... There was a Kia or Hyundai Rio. It looked like a fucking green bean. That motherfucker looked ugly. Ugly. Now their cars look fucking amazing. Look at Genesis. Look at that fucking Genesis. That thing looks sexy as hell. New fleet. I can't land a decent used GTR in Canada for under $60,000. 60,000 Canadians or Americans? Because here's a crazy concept. What if you buy it here and ship it over there? I know, right? And second, dude, new fleet, bro. What are you doing? You're in Canada. What are you doing? The fuck you do? You're trying to buy a Dodge. What are you doing? Import a fucking R34 GTR. Hello, new fleet. What are you doing? What are you doing? You import that motherfucking GTR. And I actually got connects in Japan. If you need help finding one, I got you. You just gotta have the fucking cash. And it's all-wheel drive. So, yeah. Thanks for the words on EVs. Here in California, EVs can make sense. Yes, in California, in fucking communist fucking socialist California, I gotta admit, EVs actually do make kind of sense. They kind of do. Because you have government that's just gonna straight up pay for half the fucking car. So, Carmen, if you wanna buy an electrical vehicle, buy that fucking not GTR, that fucking Golf, Volkswagen Golf. It's $12,000 for a brand new fucking car. Brand new car for 12 grand. It's insane. Dan, do you have any techniques to find out how close dealership is from hitting their monthly end of their year quota? No. Why would that be even important? Why? That's not important. What you need to be is you need to be negotiating car on this specific fucking negotiating price on a specific car. You don't need to be worried about how much the dealership is making on the car, how many cars they need to sell this month, how many cars they need to sell this year. You don't need to be worried about it. You just look on this specific car. You can be using some of the, techniques. Hey, I'll help you meet the end of the month quota, blah, blah, blah. You can use that bullshit, but really you need to be focusing on a specific car. Hey, you can sell this car and you can get paid. Or you can wait until somebody else offers you the exact same thing. If I'm not the only one offering you this price, right? Like, the next guy is not gonna buy a car and give you a free fucking jerk off. They're gonna lowball you also. But with me, I actually have the money. I'm not some random guy that's just calling around to check up on price. Do cars still sell? No, I got the money. I'm ready to buy. You say yes, I'm sending you a fucking check. I'm doing you a wire transfer. I'll even do better than that. I'll sweeten the deal. You can make a couple of $100 in the back end with financing. Here's my interest rate, 4.2%. If you can match that or beat it, I'll finance with you so you make a couple of $100 in the back end. That's it. Worry about a specific car. And I teach all this shit in the course. Invest in dash cam for your own car so you can video record what your mechanic does to your car without you. Yeah, I mean, dash cams, the reason I don't have a dash cam is because I drive once a fucking week. Like, I don't go anywhere. But, this year, something happened to me that I wish I did have a dash cam, I would be more than happy to pay $200 fucking for a good dash cam, because at that situation I'll fucking trade $200 for a good dash cam any day of the week. So, dash cams are good fucking tools. It's a tool of life. That's what you need in 2019. It's not a, GoPro, a toy happens to you. That video is gonna cost thousands of fucking dollars, if not tens of thousands of dollars. Do you want to spend $200 because at some point in your life you're gonna have tens of thousands of dollars of value? I think it's a good idea. 35 degrees Fahrenheit in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, bro. Lester, I don't know how the fuck you live over there. It's crazy, man. I mean, it's 70 or it's like 68 or 70 degrees out here in Florida, and I'm like, damn, it's chilly. I better put on a sweater. And it's 70 degrees only. It's fucking amazing. I'm telling you, you need to move to Florida. I'm telling you, this shit is fucking amazing. The winters that are in Florida are amazing. They're just fucking amazing. I mean, winter in Florida with hurricane is better than a winter in fucking Sheboygan at 35 degrees without a hurricane. I'll take 2 hurricanes for 70-degree winters. Expected GTR values to start skyrocketing now. They will be illegal to import in 2024, I think. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you can be importing them all different ways, but you gotta know how to, and you gotta have the money. But yeah, dude. I mean, if I'm spending $60,000 on the fucking car, it's R34 GTR, preferably V-Spec. What's your opinion on used N50 433? What the hell is this even? Is that even a car? How do you feel that sheep hasn't been destroyed? Okay, good question. Okay. Young brah, I have no idea what the fuck that is. Like, I know what it is. It's a diagnostic tool to read the fucking computer, but I haven't used it. I don't know. You gotta talk to some mechanics. Talk to some mechanics. See how good they are. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. What's your opinion on CVT transmissions? I'm not a huge fan of them. The only reasons that they exist is because they do increase fuel economy a little bit. That's it. I don't, not a huge fan of them. How to negotiate a dash cam? Sure, you can negotiate a dash cam. Just buy a fucking used one. You know? 18 degrees in Boston right now. God damn, you people crazy. You crazy. Here's the thing with dash cam. Just make sure you have a good quality micro SD. Okay? Do not buy cheap micro SDs, because cheap micro SDs will erase footage. And don't buy those little teeny tiny ones. Buy a big one. Big one, and you buy a good quality one, like SanDisk or something else, good quality one, because that SD is being rewritten all the fucking time. All right, it's getting used all the time. And if you're going to be buying a cheap SD, it's going to get fucked up and you won't even know. So whenever something happens and you think you got a video, you ain't got shit, because you didn't want to spend, you know, $50 on a good SD. You bought some piece of shit. So, you know, the reason I'm saying this is because I have experience with this. I have a SD card in my fucking desk right now with videos, photos. That motherfucker is corrupt. What now? What are those videos and photos good for now if that motherfucker doesn't work? Hey Dan, should I sell my 2008 Toyota Highlander for $8,000, buy a 2013 Lexus F Sport for $13,000? How many miles do you have on that Highlander? How many miles do you have on that Lexus? I have no fucking idea. So let's look at miles. So you're gonna pay $5,000 more for that Lexus. Here's the question: does that Lexus have $5,000 worth of miles less? Right? Make sure you're getting less of miles. Corgi, I wish I could negotiate 20% off winter temperature with Mother Nature. You can, Corgi. It's very easy. Pick up your shit, sell your stupid ass fucking couch, and move somewhere else. You're not a fucking boulder, bro. You're not a fucking tree growing. Sell your garbage, okay? You don't own anything that can't be moved, and move your shit south, Texas or Florida. Oh, young broad, 335i BMW. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Thought you're talking about a fucking scanner, because I googled that shit. It came out with a scanner. Okay, here's what I would do. I would not buy a BMW. BMW are for two types of people. People who have fuck you money, okay, and they have another car because whenever BMW is getting fixed, they have another car, okay? And second, you're a mechanic. Whenever that bitch needs to be fixed and shit needs to be replaced and you need to do $5,000 worth of work, I hope you're going to be the one who is going to be doing it, because at least that's going to be a lesson for you, not to buy a BMW again. What are you going to do when it needs $5,000 worth of fucking repairs? And it will need that. What are you going to do? I wouldn't buy it. Listen, if you want to buy a 335 BMW, there are other cars that you can buy. Text me, call me, tell me your budget. I'll give you some good options for how much money you want to spend. You know, just text me. Just fucking text me. I wouldn't buy a BMW. And here's the thing: if you're gonna be buying a 335, like what are you doing? Buy a fucking M series. You go balls deep, or you keep your dick in your fucking pants. All right. What? Let me buy a BMW, but it's not a M4 or M3, dude. If you're buying a Beamer, fucking commit. Go balls deep. Buy the true BMW. Don't buy something that just has a BMW badge on it. You know, buy a M series, M3, M4, M5, M6. There's not good quality, but from performance perspective, there's some good fucking Beamers out there. You can get a fucking V10 or I think they also have a V12. I'm not sure if it's in America or not. V10 fucking M5. That motherfucker is like 550 horsepower, and then you can increase that bitch to 700. V10. Okay, you need to be looking for big fucking cars. Cars that can really put out power. Cars that you can sell 5 years later, it's not gonna cost the same price as a fucking Honda Civic. This 335i, whenever it gets old, it ain't gonna be worth shit. But an M series, M3, M4, M5, M6, you know, M series, it's gonna hold its value somehow. And here's the cool thing about buying M series: you can actually buy older ones, because older Beamers, they're actually kind of holding their value pretty decent. Older M series, you know, the 2003s, 2004s, 2006 also, you know, before they went with the V8, whenever they still had the inline six, those still hold their value pretty damn good. And here's the cool, and when I say hold, you know, I'm not saying they're gonna go up. Okay, don't buy this thing and hope it's gonna fucking go up. You know, buy it, drive it, but you're not gonna lose a lot of money on it whenever you sell it. Clear gray sky. Best Buy has $80 dash cam. I use it. It works great. I don't know nothing about dash cams. You know, if I'm gonna be buying a piece of technology, I'll spend fucking 10 hours of researching that motherfucker. You know, I'll be watching videos in bed before I fall asleep, fucking videos about headphones and fucking camera equipment, about fucking sound equipment and all that shit. The one dash cam that I would buy is I would buy something that has 360 degrees, you know, or at least, you know, some kind of wide field of angle. Don't be buying this just something that's pointing straight forward. All right, you need to be getting at least 180 fucking degrees. Young bro, I have C63. I need a project car. If you need a project car, get an old Evo. I can help you import R33. I can help you import our you know, R34 is going to be harder. I can help you with NSX. I can help you with fucking Supra. I can help you with there's just so many RX-7, dude. There's so many great fucking cars. I know. If I'm gonna be buying a sports car, I'm gonna be buying something that's unique. And I like weird shit. I'm not into popular stuff, you know. I'm not into Camaros, Chargers, Challengers, and fucking Corvettes. Everybody and their fucking grandpa has one. I'm not into that stuff. Alec J, I just think a YouTuber auto vlog has a V10 or a 12 M5. Yeah, I don't know in America if there is V12s. Young bruh. Yeah, the V10 BMWs have a lot of problems though. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It's a consistent. It's a, bruh. You want a project car? It will always be a project car. It will never be not a project car. Every Sunday you will be fixing something on it. It will always be a project car. Young bro, what's my commission? I don't work for anybody. I don't have commission. What are you talking about? Dan, if you have $8,000, what vehicle would you buy? Hyundai or Kia? Something from Hyundai or Kia. Young bro, get the FDRX7, put a 3-rotor engine in it. 3-rotor engine? I don't know about that, man. You're not gonna. I mean, if you're gonna be doing that, you better have gallons of oil with you, because rotor engines, I mean, those motherfuckers eat oil like a hungry hippo. Gary E. Hey Dan, by the way, Merry Christmas. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. All right, buddy. Young bro, another car you might want to look at as a project car. See, I'm a weird person. Okay, I would also buy old Mercedes wagon, and then build it as an EMG. EMG. my brain is not working, but help me out here, Gary. What's the racing version for AMG, not EMG, AMG. Jesus Christ, AMG. So you can build it as an AMG. So you can put a big ass fucking engine in there. See, I'm a freak. I'm a freak. What can I say? All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Love seeing you here. Hopefully, some of your questions got answered. If you have any more questions, join our Facebook group. You're gonna be in there. There's a lot of people in there. And whenever you have questions, guess what? There's people that went through this, people who are mechanics, people who used to work at the car dealership. They're all in that group. Your questions are going to be getting answered quickly, and very efficiently. Fly by. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate seeing you here. Love you guys. Have an awesome, Merry freaking Christmas. My name is Dan. I'm signing out, and I'll see you on the internet.